Alright, starting the stream now. I'm gonna check to make sure that it's playing. I think it'll start in a sec. Sure it's playing. And there. Okay, so now it looks like it's set up. So, hey, welcome Liminal. So, in case you don't know, I re-uploaded my Tinted Memories video yesterday, and basically, after seeing out a bunch of people liked it and style, I decided that I'm going to take a little break from Warped Worlds and uh, go back to working on Tinted Memories for a bit. So I'm going to start where I left off, like exactly a month ago almost, by working on the wing cap towers. So if y'all have any questions or anything about my projects or any of like the stuff I'm doing, then feel free to ask while we're on the stream. And yeah, we're just gonna chill and have a good time. Let's turn this down a bit. By the way, I was meaning to ask, would you guys like it if I made like a tutorial for like my tips and tricks for ROM hacking? Like I was thinking like plugins to use for SketchUp, methods for like level modeling and object placement, optimizations, a bunch of that stuff. Alright, I'll probably make that sometime in the next week or two. Luckily, something like that wouldn't really require much editing apart from like cuts, which are really easy. So that would probably be like really easy. So scaling, I think is fine. I might need to adjust the scale of these towers a bit though. Not entirely sure. It looks fine though. So I was gonna add like a thingy where you need to so basically you need to wait, how was I gonna allow you to get up to the tower? I'm forgetting now. God damn it. Oh yeah, there was gonna be a pipe here. I remember now. This is the wing cap model I was working on right before ceasing development a month ago. So I'm just starting where I left off. So the pipe would be like right here and exit right here in ROM Manager. So I'm thinking that I could add a let's see, I keep forgetting. So the switch I believe was going to be right here, or no, it wasn't. Okay, I'm gonna adjust my ideas for this. I'm not sure what they originally were, but basically there's going to be a purple switch here which activates like hidden blocks that lead over there. So I'll keep that in mind. I believe I was planning on having the cap here, the cap switch here, and then you, no, actually, you were gonna go here, there was gonna be like a red coin, and then you travel across donut blocks to get to here, blast over this way, and then I believe the switch was gonna be at the end of the stage. So, as a little bonus star, I think I'm gonna move this out of the way, and I'm thinking that I add a little... Yeah, I'm resuming development. I updated the description of the Tinted Memories video to describe that. So I'm thinking I'm gonna add a little alcove here, and oh yeah, by the way, this hack is gonna be ROM Manager, not decomp. So in case you were wondering. So I'm thinking I added a little like alcove right here, and so basically what you do is you jump down. I'm platform or ledge. So basically you would jump down into here, stand right here on a little, I'm gonna make a little platform to stand on, and that's gonna be in one of the invisible teleporters, which teleports you over to that island in the distance. And either I would make a separate area or a boss fight on that island or something, I don't know. Or it would just be a star. I think I'm leaning more towards the boss fight idea now though. Actually, I might just add a pipe here, that would probably be better. Yeah, it'd fit more with the style of the stage. I'm gonna do that. So let's widen this out a bit just in case. And we'll widen this out as well. We'll move this up a bit just in case. And okay, that's looking good. Plus, it shouldn't be that easy to notice since it's always facing away from the main level. Except for if you're like right here, which I guess gives a bit of a hint that it's there, so that's good. Yeah, you can do custom bosses. It's a lot more difficult, but there already are some pre-made ones that you can find online for free use. If you also want to become known as a beta kid in the community, you could steal custom bosses and stuff from like B331 or other hacks, which I would not recommend you do, but it's not exactly difficult to do that, just saying. Wink wink. So I think I'll actually add something in that part of the area, so I'm gonna shift this main section a bit so that I can add like a second half. And for the second half, I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a recreation of a floating house. Hey, welcome, Kevin. So I'm gonna delete that because I want this floating in the air. And I might just make it so you can travel along this path. I could make this a 3-star course actually. I might do that because there's still more room like over here. So I'd probably use objects to get along here. So I don't think I'm gonna want to add any more like models. What do you mean repurpose the model? This is I haven't really used this model before in any of my public projects. It did start as a model for Project Plexus, well at least the concept, but I don't think I've ever actually showcased it anywhere. Except for like a really different version. Oh, my bad, sorry. So the scale on this is looking like it's a bit hard to get right. But I think I'll do it like this. Yeah, it's probably good. So I'm gonna scale it up to about this height. Yeah, I think this is good. Let's load up. Actually, what am I doing, bro? I can just import from a rip. So stupid. I believe I have a rip. I already have a rip of it somewhere, I think. Or I could just import it from another model I have. Let's see. I believe this is it. This might be a different model though, but okay, yeah, this is the same model I was referring to. So this is already textured and ready to go, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna export this only. All his copy paste beta hacks. I use the same. Oh hell no. No, this hack is no longer based on B3313 in any way. It's based off of the Ultra Mario World engine made by Xcube, which Colin provided to me. Shout outs to him. He's a really cool guy. You should go check out his stuff. And so yeah, I'm no longer dependent in any way on like Chloro or Chris R. Lolo's content or anything. So I guess that's nice. Export only selection. Yes. Wait, you work for Chris? Or are you talking about Colin and Nextcoop? I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wouldn't really think there's much to do for Chris anymore anyway, seeing as like 1.0.3 got canceled over me using my own using B331 free as a test ROM, which is fucking crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna import it. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so the scale is really, really tiny in this. I don't know why, but it is.
Lowe's knows that more projects mean more.
So well, it is in my opinion, it is the details that matter, like the finer details, because it's like I like when I'm like going out of the way to look for cool stuff and someone actually did add it in like a hack or something. I always find that to be really cool because like instead of just making it so that there's like only a few things to do like the main game, instead there's like bonus extras, if you get what I'm saying. I probably could have phrased that better, but whatever. Yeah, I have a tutorial up on my channel in case you need it. Bro. Okay, I fucking hate SketchUp, bro. Just let me cook. Okay. Yeah, whatever. That'll work. I'm gonna rotate it a bit so it looks more natural. No, I think I'm still gonna scale it up a bit more. I want it to be about the size of. I want this line to be about the width of this entryway. So I think that's about right. Maybe it should be a bit smaller. Yeah, also for people who are new to ROM hacking like you, I think I'm gonna make like a tutorial like in a few days so that it's like so that there's like a more comprehensive resource, because I'm pretty sure that the current like most comprehensive like YouTube videos on SketchUp and stuff are pretty outdated and don't exactly have the best methods. Congratulations, Kevin. You've just described the creation process of every beta stage in B3313 and the Yellow Submarine project, or basically any beta kid project. But the plan for this hack is that I'm hoping to make it so that instead of it being like vanilla stages or vanilla base stages, I'm planning on making it like stages with, while still being vanilla style, it's gonna be like, well, I mean by vanilla style I mean like vanilla quality or vanilla like modeling methods, if you get what I'm saying. But I plan on making like original stages and stuff instead of it being based off of like the themes in the like vanilla or beta. So yeah, the beta paintings are kind of just placeholders until like I can get someone to make them for me. Probably gonna be Resolution. He's a cool guy, by the way. Go check out his stuff. So yeah, he's probably gonna be a painting artist, but not sure yet. He might not want to do it. All depends. It's kind of it's basically his choice. Yeah, Tinted Memories is back. I updated the description in the other video to describe that, so yeah. And we're just working on it a bit today. So I think that's a good position. I'm gonna just have like spinning platforms and stuff as the way here. So I might actually make this a full course. I'm not entirely sure yet, but problem is I don't really think there's room for me to do that. So actually, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I mean, I could add something down here, and I could add like something over here, and maybe something over here. So I don't know. Yeah, so funny little side note about the name. ChatGPT I actually asked ChatGPT for a name for a hack like this, and that was the name I stuck with. Not even based off of. That's what ChatGPT gave me as one of the options. I chose it. Yeah, this hack is gonna have a few epilogue areas, but by the time you see them next, they're probably gonna be pretty modified from what you've seen already. Like for example, well, the white chain chomp eyes aren't exactly copyrighted or patented by me, so you can do whatever you want with them. So, speaking of epilogue models, I actually have like quite a few remakes. This is a very old version. I have a more updated and more accurate, like, and better version, but yeah. Yeah, I should become John Nintendo and just sue everyone for using a model where one vertex happens to share the same coordinates as one of the like vertices in my model. This one I'm not using. This is shit. Oh yeah, I forgot. We did. This is what it was originally for, wasn't it? Like that epilogue remake project or whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, I've got this. I'm definitely gonna be using this. It was like a really good remake. I guess I'll show it off. Uh, I am gonna have to flip a lot of the normals because this is before I knew about like the correct normal directions and stuff. But as the actual geo is there. I'm probably gonna have to shrink the door frame though, but apart from that, basically everything is there. So yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't know how you get so many views when most of your videos are literally just quad 64 edits. It's kind of sad. Like at least it's still better than Ultra Alex 64s, even though he makes custom models because his models are like complete dog shit. By the way, me and Colin we made this little piece of art dedicated to dedicated to Ultra Alex 64 and the rest of the beta kids. So let's see. Just give it a sec to load. For some reason, this app takes a while, but so yeah, this is a little bit of art Colin and I made dedicated to all the beta kids and Ultra Alex. And on July 29th, you'll see July 29th this year, in exactly 8 days, you'll see what I have planned for this. So yeah. Alright, back to work, I guess. Not really sure what else to add. I mean, I really think I did underestimate the size of the boundaries, so I could actually do like a little fork off here and add something else here. So yeah, I could make this a full course actually. Not sure if I will though. Average kindergartner joke. Alright, so for now I'm just gonna stick with this and be happy with it. Can I erase these? No. So yeah, I know this was the sad part is I actually didn't test any of those models when making them. In a sec. Let me check. No. Not seeing any new DMs from you. So for now I'm just gonna retexture, and I think I'm gonna use a new set of textures. I'm not really sure if I should use these. Actually, no, never fine. By the way, if you're wondering why the scale in my model is a bit weird, this was made before I figured out, oh yeah, that's right, I muted like almost all my DMs a while ago. My bad. I'm gonna have to say no to all of these requests. Although, wait, do you have an N64? Alright, I think I'm gonna make all of these have this top face. Oh, alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ask Colin to do console testing if he can. That would be nice, because I kind of care about console compatibility now. I want it to be like able to be played on console without like it being at 12 FPS on like B3313. So yeah. And before you start saying, oh, but Anniversary Edition has good FPS, I'm talking about like either 0.9 or if 1.0.2 was compatible, how it would run. Alright, I might shrink that a bit. Yeah, in my opinion, the only reason you'd play on Abandoned is if you want to play on N64, otherwise 1.0.2 is much better. But it's like, oh, we did all this like coding shit and like minor coding changes and optimizations that only like the biggest of nerds or N64 players would realize. You should play our version always. Like, bro, no. That's why I like 1.0.2 better. Yeah, exactly. Like, at this point, I don't even give a fuck about what version it is. I'm probably not even gonna play A3 when it comes out. I don't really give a fuck about... I don't really give a fuck about, like, B3313 anymore. I have better stuff to do with my life than just, like, complain about a shitty beta hack. So... not really sure what texture I should use. I think I'm gonna stick with this one, but I might change it. Let's see. Yeah, I know, but the scaling was pretty off. I think if I do use this model, which I'm probably not going to, yeah, I would definitely fix that, but I don't even think I'm going to use this model. Bro, don't leak the models, please. Alright, so what else should I do? Texture is kind of the worst part, so I'm looking for other stuff to do before then. I can move the clouds a bit closer. Uh, Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Tanuki.z64 was a terrible modeler. I don't know why you allowed him on that team in the first place. Uh, there's not really much to do for the E3 HUD. Basically, all you need to do is replace the HUD icons. So I don't really know what help you need from me, Green EG. By the way, how's the latency in this stream? Oh god, was it like you were accepting requests from anyone who asked to be on it? Alright, so I might just move this closer. Why am I not surprised, bro? By the way, do any of you know what happened to Alpha Mario? Or, I guess he's called Beta Flomp now, or always has been, but any of you all know what happened to him? I've been kind of curious about that. Yeah, Beta Flomp. Do you know what happened to him? Alright. So, basically, from what I can tell, he, like, disappeared recently, and I can't find him anywhere, so I've just been curious, like, about what happened to him. Like, did he just quit, or did he, like, I don't know. So, I think that I can just have it like that to save on, like, level space. In case I want to add more, I think I'll move it a bit this direction. Yeah, do you know what happened to him? Oh, alright. So, that's probably a good placement. Yeah, I think that's good. So, I'm not sure if this is going to work properly right now because I don't think I have the beta flying, like, moveset installed, but I am going to have to do that at some point if it's not already done. Actually, Colin might have done that. Don't rush. You should, like, take your time with that stuff. Oh yeah, I would appreciate that, Kevin, if you could do that. So I'm thinking that we could have a boss fight in here or something, or maybe just a platforming challenge, but not sure yet. I'll decide by the time by sometime before the end of the stream, I guess. So I guess rainbow non-solid is for these, for the rainbow rings. So alright. Okay, what the fuck is this resolution, bro? I honestly don't know what Nintendo was trying to cook, but this is like fucking retarded. I don't really care if it's beta inaccurate or whatever anymore. I'm changing this. This is just stupid. It's okay. So does this look good? No. Actually, that might work. I think I might have to I think I might have to do this. Rainbow gradient. Don't sue me for doing this. I know, I'm using Google. I don't really care for my textures. No point recreating this gradient if it already exists somewhere else. Bro, hurry the fuck up. Yeah, but it needs to like fit properly within a 62 by by 32 because the left and right column of pixels would need to be they would need to be they need to be empty so that it like ends its loop properly without needing clamping. Alright, we'll let it cook. Okay, so this is also going to be a much higher res gradient, so it should look much nicer in game. Oh shit, what am I doing? Oh, I already have RGBA 16 coins, if that's what you mean. Bro, what do you want? Ah, there we go, that's nice. So I am going to smooth shade this after I finish doing the UV mapping / texture positioning. 6.28. I believe I already corrected all the normals here if they were ever wrong, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh shit, the rotation. So I think if I do this, then it should work properly. The rotation. Yeah, that looks good. And then same thing should apply here. Is that 90 degrees? No. There we go, that's nice. Yep, okay, that's perfect, so I'll just continue that. Yay, Minecraft music. That reminds me, I should probably do another, what's it called, Broken Script stream again sometime. Haven't done that in a while. Alright, so... yeah, it looks good, I like that. So... I guess that's the only rainbow path I have. I was thinking I'd have like a kickable bridge go like down here, but I think I need a I either need to move. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna move it closer, I think. So that should work. Of course, with the beta moveset, it's kind of pointless, but I just want to have that because it looks cool. So the pipe would be like right here. Should probably move these little like block things to the end here. Does that look ugly or not? I can't really tell. Nah, actually that looks nice. I like that. Problem is the wood plank might not fall properly onto here, but I can fix that. Okay. So a pipe would be like right here. Actually, I think I'm just gonna move it back. There. So I'll clone these to the other side as well. Oh, what am I doing? I can just mirror it after I copy paste and mirror after I finish it. So for textures, I don't think I want to use this anymore. Oh, I know what to do. Let's see. Where's the wing cap brick texture? I think it might be in this folder. Wing cap over. No, it's Tower of Wing Cap, yeah. So, where's that?
After 150 years of brewing Coors Banquet with only Rocky
There it
Mountain
is.
water, we've learned one.
Yeah, that looks good. I'm sticking with this.
Made, they're earned.
Just realized this is kind of going to be a clone of
Start shaping.
Rainy Sky Spires or
It won't be easy, but it's sure worth it. Coors Banquet. Start your legacy.
Alright, thanks.
Celebrate
I'll check it in a sec.
Coors Brewing Company,
What the fuck am I doing? I need to do this tower.
New vitamin water, zero sugar, pineapple passion fruit is packed with vitamins. Just like the amount of peas we packed in that sentence. It's packed like your tote bag. The one you stole from your ex. Or your overpriced half a studio apartment. Or extra rushed rush hour traffic. Packed like your calendar.
I'll check it out, but thanks for stuff.
Grab a vitamin water. Did we mention it's packed with vitamins?
Alright, thanks. This is probably something that wouldn't have happened in 2020 because of like how like retarded and full of assholes the beta community was back then. Kind of still is, but it's not as bad. Just like, I guess you could say like today. All right, I need to resize this. Or actually, first of all, I kind of want to color it, but I'm not really sure what to color it with, and the SketchUp color is kind of retarded, so I think I might just stick with this, but I think I'm going to grayscaleify it. Nah, that looks ugly. I'm just going to stick with this texture. I might make it a different color, though. Yeah, if it wasn't for the pandemic, the beta community probably would have never existed, which isn't exactly a bad thing. I mean, I'd probably be in a much better place instead of being, like, destined to always be a virgin making Mario 64 ROM hacks, I guess, but whatever. This is a different texture. And before anyone complains about the UV mappings, I always do that. It's like the last part. I want to finish some modeling and texturing first. By the way, do y'all want this level to be daytime or nighttime themed? Because I could kind of go either way. And before anyone suggests it, no, I'm not doing sunset. I don't like that. Plus, the castle grounds is already sunset, so. Yeah, that was actually gonna be the original theme for it. Hold on, let me check. Let's scroll back to like November or something. Yeah, this was. I know it looks ugly as fuck. I agree, but this is like one of my first models ever, and I know it looks something like Ultra Alex would have made now, but for the time I thought it was pretty good, and course, I see that otherwise now. But the style is still there, and I think I'd stick with this diffuse shading settings that I used here. Plus, I'd probably also bring back the rain, since I figured out how to have both snow and rain in the same ROM, so probably do that. Like rainy nighttime. Alright, there, so let's get back to texturing. Yeah, I hate the beta kids too, but who doesn't? Except for Ultra Alex, he's like their master. To be honest, I kind of wanna frame Ultra Alex for gooning or for like grooming or something, just so that he can like get canceled. Alright, yeah, I'm checking. Yeah, I saw this. It's fucking dog shit. I hate it. I hate every single part of this video. And it's like all the spelling is dog shit. You can tell it was made by like a 9 to 11-year-old or less. So, yeah, all of his videos look like shit, but that one especially. Actually, y'all might not have seen it yet. Wait, let's see if he made any new ones yet. Yes, I am officially back for more tapes. Though this time they won't have stolen assets or ROMs, I promise. And then we go here. Unknown creator of the actual ROM. No stolen assets, huh? Literally the very next video. Like, bro, fuck you. Of course he did this, of course, and of course 85% voted yes. This is so fucking stupid, bro. I hate him. By the way, in case you all didn't know, yeah, he's basically just saying that so that no one calls him out. So in case you all didn't know, this was actually me who was trolling him as Chris R. Lillo. On this stream, in case you were watching it, it was actually pretty funny. He got pretty angry and shit. Yeah, in case you were wondering who the Chris R. Lillo guy was, yeah, that was me. It was fucking hilarious, bro. Wait, actually, bro? Oh, hell nah. I think wait, next time he's streaming, I think I'm just gonna live stream trolling him. Just so that you all can watch from my perspective. That would actually be funny. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm like the ultimate Ultra Alex 64 hater. And I'm proud of that. I don't need to texture this because actually, yeah, I can copy paste most of it and then complete it like from this. And then this is like basically identical to this. So for this one, I'm thinking I'll use a different texture. Yes, I am very Ultra Alex phobic. I fucking hate him. Let's just measure the height of this. Welcome, Dustin. Let's see. What was I looking for again? Oh yeah, it's like a brown texture, I think. Wait, hold on. Fuck, I'm forgetting now. Hold on, it might have just been vertex colored originally. shit, that's looking like it's just a vertex colored version of the grayscale one. Fuck. Okay, so yeah, it is. That's not good. Wait, yeah, I already am using a bunch of show floors assets. Alright, so wait, Dustin, do you mind if I use a texture from one of your beta recreations? Yo, Dustin. You there? Alright, whatever. If he says no, I'll just replace it later. Why the fuck is this here, bro? I don't think he'll care because I already work with him on shit, so it's chill. Time to go to my favorite internet archive page. The ultimate collection of beta leaks. I think this might be it. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I can just use the beta archive ROM. Bro, is it even here? I think it was somewhere. Alright, whatever. I'll just use this gray texture for now. I'll replace it later. Yeah, they have. That's why they're available there. This is a dog shit texture, and I'm gonna swap it out for a much better one. Not that one, no.
Now more than ever, Lowe's knows.
Where is it? Where's my cloud texture, bro? There's like something .8. Bro, where is it? Is it in here? No. No. Wouldn't be in there. Maybe, yeah, it's in here, I know, but I used it somewhere else. Bro. What? Okay, whatever. I can't find it. So I'll just replace the cloud texture later. And I was gonna remeasure it. 5.36. Okay. These are going to use the same texture. Alright, I think I'm gonna, after I finish up the texture, I think I'm gonna end the stream. Kinda tired. No, I just need to texture one of these. I really wish there was like a spray paint tool or something that functioned like a paint bucket, except you just like spray it over a certain zone and you can just hold down. Oh, I should probably texture the top of these. And then I actually could add something over here, like from this tower it could be a junction over to here or something. I don't know. But yeah, I might make this a full course. We'll see what happens. So, other than this, I kind of had a busy day, so I'm getting a bit tired. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll see y'all later, and yeah, have a nice night.